The Eyewitness Field School is a University of Victoria course that focuses on Holocaust memorialization in Central Europe. We spend 1 week of intensive study at UVic, followed by 3 weeks on the road in Central Europe. The field school has had a tremendous impact on the lives and career choices of students. Some students come back and specifically focus on Holocaust studies, genocide studies, and human rights. In this video, I want to introduce you to some of the 2016 field school participants.
I'm currently doing my master's in Germanic studies. The focus of my thesis will be Gunther Demnick's Stumbling Stones project, which is a very widespread Holocaust memorial throughout Europe. The field school will be a really good opportunity for me to come into close contact with that memorial.
As a student reading history in his past life, I wish to primarily go to this trip to fully understand the history behind these historical events.
I'm interested in studying the Holocaust and seeing how the information has been disseminated through the generations from the first to the second and now into the third. I'm interested in the perspective of people living in Europe and how that will bleed into the fourth generation coming up.
It's always been a dream of mine to go to Europe and experience all these different memorials. And to be able to do it with a group of people who are just as interested in the topic as I am is a wonderful experience.
So much can be taught in history books, but at the same time, so much cannot be taught in history books.
The way that the Holocaust is memorialized now is on a scale that I don't think any other event has been memorialized.
In a world where mass murder can be rationalized, where we can end up a number in a larger machine of death, where our hair will be preserved and our teeth counted, our spectacles melted down for scrap metal, how do we conceive of, relate to truth, power, and knowledge? And these are the kind of questions that I think more broadly, when we go about engaging with historical epistemology in general, we attempt to answer as students in the academy who want to counter the myopia so prevalent in our society.
I think it's super important for people to try to understand even just a little part of what everyone was going through at that time and what made it occur, and take necessary steps so that it doesn't happen again.
I think personally that studying the Holocaust memorials are very important to future generations and to our generation presently.
It's a part of our past.
Looking at memorialization also allows you to see how a culture is dealing with the memory of an atrocity. It was really hard for me to juxtapose the German people I know and the German culture that I knew when I was there with the atrocities of the Holocaust.
As a young boy, was confronted with images of the Holocaust at age when perhaps I was not emotionally prepared to deal with them.
For me, the Eyewitness Field School is exciting because it gives me the chance to take what I've studied within the classroom and apply it to the real world.
The Eyewitness Field School is engaging.
A learning experience.
An opportunity.
Memory.